てくiPhone撫でるその指先も何もないただあるのはお茶と薬一錠ごとに胸がふわふわ不安が満ちてくiPhone撫でるその指先もベタベタと粘る髪の毛も何一つ綺麗なもんなんてあるはずand Cipse having to face Minato Yukina in a close C battle, but the match a little bit one-sided. This looks like a Cipse map to Pix. Oh wait, it's literally mapped by him. Okay. That makes sense. But Miyu actually doing pretty well to keep up. Oh, okay. My voice apparently was a bit quiet. Hopefully you heard some of what I said before, but we have Cipse as well mapped by him, and looks like a really tough wiggly tech map here. Both players struggling quite a lot, but expectedly the map are doing a little better. Well, this is definitely going to warm your fingers up, that's for sure, or just completely drain your stamina. Really, really intense map. Super fast wiggles and anti-flow. I don't even know how they're hitting any of this, to be honest. Looks very, very hard. Even some tap dashes in there as well. Oh.
not too much of a lead for Cipse despite it being his own map, but this is really just about warming those fingers up, which, as I said, definitely will do. Even if your stamina is also drained, you're probably getting pretty warm by trying to hit these patterns. So doing its job well as a warm-up here, and I believe Welly or Miyu also has his own warm-up, which looks like another pretty hard map, but you'll have to wait and see what that one actually is. And there's another little fun fact about that one too when we switch to it in a second. Any minute now. Pretty close scores though overall on that one. Seems like Cipse just mapped that purely for the warm-up. It's literally called round of 16 warm-up. Wait. What happened? They're rolling already? Did the warm-up already happen? Okay, well, I guess I just didn't know that. Got here a bit late, I suppose. But looks like someone won the roll, and Cipse bans Nomad 1. And then Miyu bans Hidden 2. Oh wow, Miyu rolled at 99 points, by the way. Holy, that is pretty insane. Hard to beat. And he goes for a double time 1 pick, and oh god, is that Uma Musume in the background? Please, no more. I've seen enough of Uma Musume in the last week. Yeah, the background of this one looks certainly interesting. Oh yeah, Cipse does not have a point, by the way. Kyongkichi might want to take that away. But, yes. This is the first point. Yeah, DT1 is the first point. Well, the first map. Of course, the point has not been decided yet, but it will be in these next 2.5 minutes. Pretty short, just DT reading. It's AR 9.5, by the way. That's pretty rough for round of 16, I have to say. Unless that's the converted... Oh wait, I'm looking... We still haven't switched to the map yet. Hello? Not sure what that's about, but okay. Okay, it's AR10, so all good. It's not actually like AR11 DT or, you know, AR 9.5 is not AR11, but a bit too high for the round of 16 pool, you would have to say. Anyway, here we go. Miyu's first pick in this 1v1. He's definitely the underdog, but is hoping to start off strong with this first choice. Just looks like reading consistency DT, as this slot usually is. And they're both holding on to double S's for now, so it's entirely even. We're just going to wait for the first miss to come down. Still no misses. There is a bit of an accuracy miss though from Miyu, so that will gain the first advantage here for Cipse. A quarter way through, this is absolutely still anyone's point, and that is going to matter a lot more. Miyu now with the definitive first drop. Cipse still holds on, loses a droplet, but that's not really going to matter. He has now a 1 miss lead, and considering the nature of this map and how comfortable he's looking on these patterns, he might just be able to hold that to the finish. There's another miss here from Kasumizawa-Miyu, as Cipse extends his lead out even further now to over 2 misses, still holding on strong. 800 combo for the Kiwi on the right here. We're halfway through and Cipse is still holding an FC. Miyu drops once again, but Cipse is unfaltering, unwavering. Destroying this map so far, up almost to 1,000 combo in this slow section. Can get caught out a bit by those jumps, but no, they both hit them. Miyu with another drop really needs to start holding his combo, otherwise this point is just going to be over. But what can you do when Cipse is on 1100 combo? The answer is nothing. Simply too much to handle, and Miyu can see that he is far behind now, over 100k score with a quarter of the map left to go. Cipse needs a complete breakdown from this point to throw this one away, but there's another drop from Miyu after the break. The break curse is real, and Cipse is up to 1200 combo. This could be an FC here from the 16th seed. 1300 combos still beating up. The point is well and truly secured. We're all focusing on if he's going to hold until the end. 1400 now. The map is closing out and there are still no misses to be seen on that blue side. And there it is. DT1 FC'd by Cipse, and he gets a very, very early breakpoint. Simply nothing you could do. The Welly, 863k, probably a bit unhappy with his performance there. I would hazard a guess too, but you never know. That might be around the scores he was getting in practice, but definitely not the result he wanted regardless. And yeah, it's a great start for Cipse, who immediately goes for another DT map and an artist that I am much more, well, yeah, much more excited. Okay, we are so back. Let's go. Seems things are alive once again. Sorry about that. Not really sure what happened, but streamer figured it out, so let's go. And we are now ready to get into this second point, which is DT3. It is not still DT1. And Cipse is now on 1 point, which is also correct. So everything is looking up. Let's hope there are no more technical difficulties, and let's also get into it. Cipse's pick, of course, after getting that break on Welly's. Sorry, Miyu's first pick. Which was DT1, so thinking that another DT would be a good option here. Of course, this is a much different map. It's the Convert, and it's a lot more control-based, which is really Cipse's style, much more than Miyu's, I would say. So he definitely has the advantage here, of course, putting that hidden on as always. Miyu just going with the standard DT, and it's already a drop on that left side, so not going to be a full 1-miss advantage, but that might just do it as Miyu finds another drop. 4 Cipse now. This is a pretty clear path forward. Already 33k up and looking very comfortable in this one. You can see just how much platter control is required here. Pretty high CS, and these stacks are brutal too. Miyu finds a drop on one of those, and Cipse just continues to build up. Loses a droplet there. It's very hard to maintain full accuracy here, and is ahead by 72k at the moment. Miyu can see that as well, knows he needs to start building that combo up, otherwise this is just going to be a repeat of the last point. But that pressure definitely getting to him a bit. Cipse finally does find a drop, so his very first miss of this match, but Miyu simply has no combo to counteract that. And now with that miss, the lead is going to continue blooming out a bit more. Cipse does drop once again. Finally, Miyu has some combo advantage, but he's going to need a lot more than that, and finds yet another drop. Similar combos, but that is not what Miyu needs. He needs to hold it pretty much through the entire rest of the map if he wants a chance, but no, another miss comes down. Drops again. Cipse building back up to 200 here, and the score has also eclipsed 150k. Now it's really going to go up as Cipse hits that max combo mark. Miyu finds another drop. It might even go over 200k at the end here if it keeps going on this trajectory. I mean, this point is definitely over now. It would take a monumental mess up from Cipse at this point if Miyu wants to call this one back, but no. Even if Cipse entirely stopped playing right now, I don't think it would even matter. What a performance yet again from Cipse on a very, very tough map. 920k. Only a couple misses. I think maybe it was 3. It was. And 99% accuracy as well. So perfect pick here from Cipse. And he's already up to 2-0 against Miyu here. And Miyu wastes no time at all and goes straight for Force Mod. And I'm not gonna lie to you, dude, I don't know what Force Mod is. Oops. You're only allowed to take Hidden Hard Rock or Hidden Hard Rock as your mod, entirely up to your preference. Okay, great to know. Interesting choice from Welly. I feel like this type of thing would maybe advantage Cipse, but I don't really know the map, so I'm as clueless as you are. I mean, the viewers probably know more than I do at this rate. I'm sorry, I'm not a very prepared caster this weekend. I've not been paying super attention to OS, but I'm here now. Oh wait, did Miyu just pick this because it's a banger? I mean, that's kind of based. I don't know the song, but I can respect the decision, although I'm not sure if it's the best strategic decision. However, you know, maybe you just got to throw a curveball out there. So Miyu going for Hard Rock, Cipse just chucking on Hidden. So those are the choices. Miyu would rather play with Hard Rock than with Hidden, which is fair enough. I don't think Hidden Hard Rock would be a better combo either. So here we go onto Force Mod, and man, this honestly looks quite a bit tougher on Hard Rock, and already that's showing these spacings seem really tough compared to Hidden here. Cipse is just taking this like a stroll in the park so far. Already quite a few drops from Miyu. And maybe the choice of picking it because it's a good song is not the best idea on a map like this against a player like Cipse, and already he has reached 200 combo as Miyu continues to drop a quarter way through here on a not super long map, and seeing that lead is pretty rough, although finally Miyu, with a sizable advantage compared to Cipse's combo, will start to bring that lead back quite a lot. Another miss from Cipse. Miyu is actually holding on to his hard rock combo right now in the slow section, cannot afford to miss, even though the reading is not easy either. Oh, almost drops there. Cipse finds yet another miss. Miyu up to 200 combo. That score lead is almost disintegrating away entirely, down to 25k, but there's a drop from Miyu. Cipse now back in the advantage, but this is much closer than before. Halfway through, this could definitely still swing the other way, although Cipse for sure still in the advantage, but there's another drop. It was 40k, and now it's going to shrink down once again. They both trade, but now it's only 20k. A third of this map left. This is absolutely anyone's point. No comfortability really from either player to hold throughout here. It's all about this ending section though. Miyu still needs another about probably 100 combo advantage to bring that back. There is a miss, but it's traded by Cipse. Sent the score up a bit, but that is a costly drop from Miyu. Cipse, no reply immediately, though misses that entire stack. However, Miyu does not have the combo to drag it back. And it's just going to stay around that 45k mark. This slow section probably favors Cipse as well on the hidden rather than the hard rock. The map is winding down, and I don't really know there's anything left here for Miyu. I think there's one final section, maybe. I think there's just this slow part. Doesn't seem like there's really anything left here. And Cipse gets the point, but a valiant effort from Kasumizawa-Miyu, who brought it pretty close a couple of times. And on a pick where you're choosing the map because it's a good song, that's a pretty, pretty understandable performance, and pretty good job to Miyu there. Cipse, though, wastes no time as well and heads right into No Mod 3. So it's probably gimmick time, I guess. That's usually what No Mod 3 is. I don't actually know what this map is, but let's check the stats. AR9 with a CS4. It's mapped by Maruka Ayukawa, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what this map is actually about, but regardless, I guess we'll see soon. Usually No Mod 3 is a bit more funky than No Mod 1 and No Mod 2. And that is yet another kind of favorable skill set, you would say, for Cipse compared to Miyu, who is a bit more of a conventional player, I would say, than Cipse, who plays a lot of really weird maps. So weird, like, kind of platter control, mechanical stuff is very much up his alley. But you never know. And I don't know what the map is either. This is all just speculation. It could be a totally normal map, but I have a feeling that it's not. So I guess we'll see soon. But, you know, with Cipse picking it, that does give an indication of what might come. But here we go, Cipse, 1 point away from that real max pressure of match point, and Miyu has to fight very hard, even from this point. Needs 2 break points to come back. This looks like it has a lot of weird funky sliders in it, which might be the gimmick here. Pretty forgiving CS though. And both players are holding well through this beginning section, but yeah, the timing of these sliders definitely gives quite an uncomfortable atmosphere here. Some tight notes, and Cipse actually finds a drop. So for the very first time in this match, Miyu is going to take the lead, and another drop there is going to send it up above a 1 miss advantage that Miyu is at the 200 combo mark. And we're already a quarter way through the map here, still on an FC. losing some accuracy, but I mean, look at this map. There's no way you're going to have a good AC here. And yeah, Miyu is seeming pretty comfortable in this one. He's moving pretty well, and he's 35k score up right now. 2 Cipse, the very first advantage that he's had. As I said before, Cipse though is just waiting. He knows that if Miyu finds a drop, it will start bringing that lead right back, but probably not quite. If it's only a single miss, it'll maybe be around 5k. But they're both just holding on. Miyu, of course, still with the FC. Cipse not far behind, and there is that miss that finally comes out, and there's no reply miss from Cipse. No trade to be found, and another drop from Miyu is probably going to send it over to Cipse unless a miss comes right now, which it does not. Cipse retakes the lead. This is still pretty close, though. But it seems Cipse has really hit his stride. However, it's going to remain on a knife's edge. It's 7k, but another drop from Miyu, and Cipse yet again does not trade it. Looking pretty dire now here from Miyu. The score lead entirely flipping over and even increasing more than Kasumizawa-Miyu ever had it. 55k now. That blue bar. And yeah, Cipse, the end of this map here. He is just cruising through 800 combo. Miyu does bring his combo back up to the max as well, and Cipse finds a miss. That's the first thing that Miyu needs. Is there enough time? That's the question for Miyu to bring this one back. Definitely needs another drop from Cipse to bring it back. That won't be enough, but he needs to hold. Can he do it? Cipse, a desperate miss needed here for Miyu, but the clock is simply running out of time. And it won't be enough, but a really good performance from both players. In the end, Cipse takes it to 4-0. And now, as I said before, Miyu really is on the back foot. Down match point in the losers bracket. One more lost point and he is out of the tournament. And wastes no time yet again. These players have just been rapid firing their picks. Choosing no mod 2. And that is an expected pick from me. A good techie player. And this one's by Milk16. Another custom. Tons of customs in this pool, by the way. Really nice to see. Okay, this could be the very final point of this match, ladies and gentlemen. Miyu, as I mentioned a few times previously, oh god, what happened there? He didn't move at the start, and that is a horrible beginning here on this map. Luckily, it was right at the beginning, so Cipse not able to really capitalize that much with his combo, but still, not how you want to begin a map, just missing the first couple of notes. However, the rest of the map is definitely going to decide this far more, and yet another miss comes down for Miyu. Cipse now at that 200 combo mark is fully going to take advantage of that now. Both hitting the wiggles there, but there is a lot more to come. And Miyu simply just needs to build back up, forget those misses in the past, and work towards just building the combo up. That's all you need to do. That's all you can do. But Cipse still on the FC at this moment. 400 combo, and Miyu finds another drop in the KI section here. The more streamy part. Cipse just cruising through once again, looking so comfortable on this map. No drops to be seen, only a couple of droplets. We're almost halfway through, and Cipse with a massive advantage, although Miyu has not gone away. Hits 200 combo. It's probably a bit over 3 misses of an advantage here for Cipse. Could definitely still turn the tide here. Another half of the map still left to play between these two players. The two Kiwis in this tournament. Cipse by far the better player so far, but Miyu's going to fight until his last breath. Still just stagnant at that 63k, and the tap dashes catch Miyu off. Cipse holds through it all. Unbelievable. Miyu drops once again, but Cipse is on an absolute tear here. 4-digit combo finally finds a break, but it is a 6-digit lead to Cipse. Miyu cannot afford a single miss now. 150 combo is going to reach the max soon. There's a quarter left to go, and Cipse just needs to collapse. That's the only way that Miyu can win this one, is if Cipse just completely drops off the face of the earth, but that is not happening. He's building back up to 200 himself, and there you go. It's 87k right now. A strong blue bar here for Cipse. A difficult ending section, no doubt, coming up in a second. Both players holding their combos, but Miyu needs a drop, otherwise he's out of the tournament, but there's just nothing. And that will be victory for Cipse here. Miyu is kicked out in a valiant effort. And yeah, it's hard to beat a 1-miss 970k. Good game, well played. We say our commiserations to Miyu, who did very well, even just qualifying for this tournament against a lot of difficult opponents. And Cipse will move forward in the losers bracket to face the loser of match 32, which I believe is between Nelly and Keita. In, well, not sure when that is actually, but doesn't look like it's anytime soon. A lot more matches coming up, of course, so later on. I believe that will be tomorrow, though. Don't know if there are any other Friday matches. I would assume not. Oh, wait. Or are there? There actually are, I think. And I think there is another Friday match between Dodo Ebi or Ayuk and Shina Minatsu, it seems, in the round of 16. And that will be on later tonight at 14 UTC. So keep your eyes peeled for that one, but for now, we will be closing out. Good game to Cipse once again. Commiserations to Miyu. I have been Maito, your commentator for this evening, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.